Let's see if we can do it in one take. In the dark, I lie in wait for a noble one and a man with shadow. Curious what heaven's fate, but it's staying on tight when I meet my fate. Some part of me, deep underground, is where they hide their keep to prevent an outbreak. But I'm here to deliver them. Should I end the plot, I am surely dead. One fly, they'll fade, put my back into the wall and I face right through it. You say, you can't realize what you see is the work of a madman. I had videos of me like naked pissing. I had videos of me falling 40 feet out of trees and just being insane because I was like, well, this is what I want to show people. I don't want to just give them my music. I want to be like, I can sing, I can twerk, I can do the splits, like I can do all this crazy shit. Like this, I wanted to throw the entire box of Cracker Jacks at my audience so that people would just be like, this guy is awesome.
A lot of people would say I'm antisocial. I have a predisposition to hate everybody, I guess.
Music saved my life. Like, I used to be an alcoholic, and like I learned guitar to get off the drink, and since then I've been a busker and I've never looked back.
I'm Gav, and I run the internet music project Miracle of Sound, and it's basically me alone in a studio, a tiny little box. This is actually the studio, and I make songs and I put them on the internet and I sell them that way.
I've always been in bands from the age of about 13 or 14, rehearsing in your mum's house while they went away shopping on a Saturday afternoon, and playing little gigs wherever people would have you.
The reason I chose to do everything myself was because of that experience being in other bands and having the idea in my head, but not being able to, I guess you could say, find the people who shared the determination or the drive.
We ended up getting into battles, not only with each other, but with the record company.
The biggest thing that always bothered me was I heard so many stories, and I've never experienced the whole like music industry like totally fucking you over. I've never experienced it myself, but I've heard so many stories. Some of my favorite bands, like they made an album and like the contract was just totally like conniving and they lost the rights to every single one of those songs. And I'm like, I'm never going to be that guy. Like, I don't even want to take that risk.
And when the record company pays your bills, the record company makes the decision. So I think some wrong decisions over releases were made that would have probably made the difference.
I'm not a fan of record labels and the music industry myself. I feel like there's very little focus on art. There's very little focus on the musicians, and I think it's, I understand business is all about making money, but in the last 10, 15 years particularly, it's really come at the expense of creating a product that's actually good and that is original or that expresses some actual emotions and feelings.
When the world is on your shoulders, stay. Don't fade away.
I think that the music industry is certainly changing, and it's hard for an artist to read the future.
For one, I'm an artist,
Promise never to desert you.
I'm an entertainer.
Come join my pleasant collection of tales.
I'm a performer.
It's the illness upon my heart.
What's the word? It's like trickle down economics, you know, like you did this and it trickles to this and it trickles to that, and like, you know, say your video got 10,000 views, you know, 1,000 of those people might go to your channel and watch your music, and like 100 of those people might actually like it, and then like 10 of those people might actually buy your album. So it's like, whoa, awesome. You know, it's just trickles and trickles and gets smaller and smaller, but that's 10 more people than you had before.
I think the people who take the independent route will find a way to commercialize that area, and what we know to be commercial will then switch.
Well, I think with the internet these days and the avenues that it opens up for artists, I think it's great because people like me can stay independent and can make a living from doing it. It's just finding the right niche, I think, which is a very difficult thing to do, and I think you have to be a little bit lucky to find the right niche. But I do see it happening more and more, that like new artists are making a living just solely through the internet without having to go through the charts and the music industry and all that.
It's difficult, that's for sure, doing everything on your own.
It's freed me up a lot more to do whatever style of music I want. I always remember if anyone who's heard my stuff knows I like to do a lot of different kind of genres.
Cheap smoke rising like a spirit in the soft glow of a New York street. Amid the cracks in mirrors, the glow is growing dimmer. Need some breathing space. I can't keep living straight.
The music industry's job is to take your raw talent and cookie cut you so that all the extra shit gets thrown away, even though that's edible too, you know, but it gets thrown away, and they just have this perfect little cookie cutter, and they're like, this is what people want. This is what we're going to give them. We're going to make tons of money, and you're going to be famous, and it's going to be great. I do not want that.
The world's changed so much. My record deal was, they said, we'll give you £250,000 over 3 years, and we'll leave you alone, and you can go away and write some songs, and when you're ready, we'll put your record out.
I wanted to write something that meant something that was real, something that I went through.
I started off with like almost 1,000 subscribers. Like after the first month, I uploaded my one album and lots of covers, lots of weird stuff. But I had a small following that really enjoyed my work, and I kept going. I kept doing more covers. I started to try to jump on the hype trains. Like you remember that video, The Fox? With Ylvis. That came out, and my buddy, he goes, dude, this song is going viral. Like at the time, it had only been out for like a day, and it already had like 1 million views. He's like, this is gonna go viral. You need to get on this immediately. And I was like, I don't want to. You know, I don't want to be that guy. And he's like, just do it, dude. Trust me. So I was like, all right, I'll do it. So I did that, and we made a whole video for it. Like I made the song overnight. We did the video over the course of like 2 days. I edited the whole thing, and we had it up like 3 days after the original was up there. And it got like, I think total it got like 500,000 views. And I ended up getting like 10,000 subscribers from it.
I cast a gun and watched it glide through my fingers like caterpillars tremoring outside the comforts of their chrysalis. Such metamorphosis took place here
And I'm like, people aren't even giving it a chance. Like, it's not that they don't like it, it's that they don't even know it exists.
So long as people are listening to the music, that's what I care most about.
About time the stars align, shotgun